bravery slash strength test. Whoa. There, that's 250 pounds of me added on top of this to check the strength. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. Here's something you've probably never seen before. Wooden drive shaft. Now, the idea behind this is because I have no idea these drive shafts are going to be. I've looked at all the websites and all the measurement strategies that you can have, and I'm just not sure of any of them. So I figured the best thing to do is take some closet dowel rod, take 3 hours because I don't have a lathe to trim the ends down and fit the axle ends on them. And then I'm going to see if I can make this fit. And I'll know if this fits, then the dimensions I give them will work. Heck, I might just give them these wooden drive shafts and say, hey, that's what I need. Okay, we are underneath the engine and drivetrain, and it does not escape me that I'm the one that welded these mounts, and now my head is underneath it. But this is the next thing we need to do. We need to connect that. Well, I need to connect that to, well, there's nothing there. So my thought right now is to put a piece of metal right there with an adapter that goes in those two holes. I'm working on the paper templates right now. So on this piece right here, or a piece like this, I can put a an ear for a dog bone. The other end of the dog bone would connect to that. Well, these dog bones, this is the one that I got with the truck. This one and this one were under $10 on Amazon, and they were just one of many I thought to play around with. There were some longer ones and some ones with ball joints and stuff that probably doesn't belong on cars. That is the original mount. It won't even fit anywhere close to where that is. And this is the original piece that was on the truck to hold that mount. Went something like that. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a piece underneath replacing this piece, square tube of something like that. I will have an ear off to the side of it holding at that because it's off center, and then the piece on the transmission will have another set of ears connect to that, and on here I'll have that piece welded, and on here I'll have an ear and probably some gusseting, and there's a bolt hole right here on the frame on the engine that I can bolt it to. So I'll have 3 bolts in a triangle here, an ear here, and then another set of ears here, and over here it will bolt to the truck. Yeah, it might break, but gotta make it work before I can make it good. The original location, for reference, of the dog bone that was on the original car was here. So this dog bone is mounted there, something like that. You see, it's not going to fit. It's hitting the frame of the car over there. But as a supplement, I thought about putting some kind of a dog bone ear in there and using a suspension link that has an end like this and then a ball joint, and have the ball joint go up over the top and bolt into a hole on that frame rail. I just think that would be a little stiff because this actually needs to push forward in order to be in the right position. When I mounted these up and dropped the table here, that's my table, the engine swung back. So it does need to move forward a little bit. I took all the drive shafts apart, all the drive pass shaft pieces, hoping to get lucky. Those suckers, that took several, it probably took 25 tons of force. I almost broke that setup trying to get that tripod bearing set off. But here in the middle is the Volkswagen axle for the driver's side. Passenger side one's stupid long. But this is both the passenger and driver side Mini Cooper axles with all their parts removed. I swear that piece of metal in the middle is the same damn piece of metal on both sides. They just got different crap on the ends. So what I'm probably going to have them do is on the end, I believe this is the end that has the that goes to the outer CV joint, and the other end on this one is the outer CV joint. And this is small enough where I think I can grind that down and have a machine shop spline that into that axle. The question is, will they answer the phone, and how much are they going to cost? So I guess you would call this a peg-legged Volkswagen. The wooden axle fits. You can see it seems to fit really well. This is one of those times that I get really lucky, because that means I don't actually have to shorten the drive shaft. It does mean I have to do something harder, and that's spline the end of the drive shaft I have to fit that hub, to fit that joint. So let's see if I can, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there we go. That and that is correct, and both sides are the same length. It fits the same distance in on the other side, give or take some smooshing around. This axle actually needs to go a little bit in further in order for it to hit the clip. And there's a bunch of slots in all the motor mounts up there that I can probably shift the motor over probably about a ½ an inch, and then it'll be both drive shafts the same length. What are you doing up there? Huh? What are you doing up there, buddy?